Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Sunday. Oh, okay. I just saw my one hit the thank you, Church Nelly. I wasn't sure if y'all were hearing anything. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are having, for those that celebrate, a wonderful Easter thus far. Um, Woo! I can see some have already started trouble and want to get into trash time. We shall behave for a little while. Hello, Hindu Pomeranian. How are you? Wolf to you. Um, my pooch is asleep right now. One just jumped on the couch to go back to sleep, thank God. So I hope you all truly are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful um, Easter thus far and don't overeat and all that stuff. So let me get into it. Copyright disclaimer to Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And as I do have a sharp pay, I'm a little, this might I don't know why they're so cute to me, but anyway, this was a little cutie pic that I found and I wanted to share. And then I shared this out on my community tab, just saying Happy Easter. And so I truly just want to say that to all. Um, Very, very quickly, getting into Squatty Corner, there's several shout outs I have to give. I see several of you were dropping love before the live stream even started, and thank you so very much. Um, I want to give a shout out, Kivia. Thank you for the Cash App that you dropped on me just before I hit go live. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then yesterday I got a super thanks from NC8939. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super thanks. And now I'm gonna get over to um, a few little yeah, a little tidbits. Grace, thank you so. Oop, where is it? There it is. Let me bring this back over here. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. So you can see it better. So Grace, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. I so appreciate the love that you have dropped on me. And then being a member of 7 months, and then you had to say, what is the British media's kryptonite? Answer the truth. And that is so very true. So for NC, for Kivia and Grace, this is for the three of you for the love that you've dropped. Hold on one second, because you know I'm never in the right spot. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So again, to the three of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, very, 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 very much. All right. Um, Let me come back over. I have some highlighted comments. Okay, firstly, let me say this. Before the live stream, there was a conversation going. Lorna, I was thinking you dropped the comment, but I realized as I was looking through the comments, as I was clicking on them when the intro was playing, it was Karen that mentioned the Getty's um, editor's note about that announcement video being AI. So no wonder you were like, oh, you could look here. And I'm like, no, I'm talking about that. We were all confused. And I didn't even get up for a sunrise service, although my husband was up like he was going to one, but you know, he was going to drag race. So yeah, lovely. Um, anyway, it's just a casual little, happy Easter little chit chat here, there. Um, Let me see. You said now it's coming to midnight. Ooh, my goodness, midnight, Lord. Well, I appreciate you being here because I know that's late. I could barely stay awake until like 11:30 most nights, but thank you for being here. You're almost into Monday. Woo woo. So truly happy Thursday to you. Oh, Marvin, there you are. Hello, family. Happy Resurrection Day. God is good and great. And thank you for the message. Woo. I'm just gonna go up the y'all. I'm gonna get to stuff. Don't worry. I have some funnies for you from Sinky. Well, one funny, and then a couple of other things. So I just want to hang out a little bit. So let me just show the comment. I don't know if anybody else has seen this. So Karen had dropped before. Um, this handout clip was provided by a third party organization and may not adhere to Getty Images editorial policy. Oh, Kate's video is AI. Like what? Um, they've already said they're going to check every single thing. They don't give a flying fig what it is. They're going to check it. And so if it's a third party, and them saying may not adhere to Getty Images editorial policy, that's all I'm going to say is, I need to look for that. Um, I did a Google search, but I didn't find anything, so I'm just gonna let it go. And yeah, Lorna, this didn't make sense, and I said that comment like, if your doctors advise you not to sit separately from your family, but then you go and you shake hands with strangers outside the church, it makes no sense. It's basically stay away from people, but he's the king. He believes he knows better. And Grace, you're too funny with this. Now is the perfect time for eggs as they're walking out of the church. Don't you think? Y'all are so bad. So bad. I'm telling you. But watch out for the. Now, I would scream if somebody actually did launch some eggs. You would definitely have to tell that one because I'm sure that would not make the airwaves. So, Marshall, happy Easter to you. Happy Easter. Sussex squad, he is risen. hmm hmm Um, happy Easter to you, Hindu. Y'all should check out this channel, the cutest. If you like the little Pomeranian, it's the cutest. Let's see. Tier, happy Easter to you. Happy Easter, happy Easter. Scratch and Pete. All right. Hey, little Mac. Let me see. Coming on down, coming on down, coming on down. Joan, how you doing? Benjamin, how you doing? Let me see. Lydia's saying hello to just about everybody. I'm not gonna keep y'all long because I know how it is when you get up for sunrise service and then it's like, whoo, I'm ready to go back to sleep right about now. Hopefully you all do have some nice dinner plans. I have no idea what I'm gonna have. Um, Adelina Roy, you're too funny. Yeah. Well, I mean, boiled ones would hurt, but they would get across the message too. I'm just. Lakivia! The Royals are so messy. They don't think so, but I think they're also living in, first century in some of the aspects of how they move. So, um, I butcher names, so if I say Ali, just understand because your first name I will butcher, and I don't want to do that. Let me see. When someone had chemo, that person's immune system is low. Yes, it is. Mhm. I will say this because I'm going to be a little messy before we even get into trash time. That again, him shaking hands with strangers makes no sense why he would sit separately from the family, but this is also someone who had the vid twice and thought nothing of not wearing. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Didn't believe in mask or something. I don't know. Anyway, um, I heard someone was. I was in a live stream last night, and they mentioned about it was confirmed as to the type of cancer that KC3 has, and that he was only given 2 years. I haven't looked for any news. I didn't see anything on the app formerly known as. I just kept it pushing. Um, you know, mm, hmm hmm So I'm just gonna let it go. hmm Y'all are so bad, Lauren. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, this part, Lorna. Chemo patients are to wear masks and keep away from others. There's a keep away from others, but if he's shaking hand with strangers, but kept away from his family, that speaks volumes. Now let's move on because I'm gonna start cutting up before I'm even where I need to be, and the language might get a little too vibrant for this Holy Sunday. Okay. Lauren, thank you for membership of 5 months. Eggs are perfect for Easter. Thanks, VS, for all. You know what? That part, Idalina. It's all about photo op. Yeah. Um, Hopefully he has sanitizer somewhere in the vehicle he got into because it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Okay, Patricia says, home from church now to finish off dinner and dessert to go to my daughter's house. Woo! Greens, ham hocks, macaroni and cheese, rolls, baked chicken, baked ham, and 7-Up pound cake and peach cobbler. Amen. Yes. I hope you expect all of us because we're all going to be showing up. That sounds so delicious. Yours, yours. Church, he was not wearing a mask. He looked slimmer, like he had lost weight, but in his face, he didn't look as pale. Oh, mm, just gonna keep going. Elizabeth, blessed Sunday, Easter Sunday to you as well. Let me see, Church and Patricia, same food here. Oh, look at you, but Hoppin' John, walnut cake instead. Y'all making me miss my grandmother. Mm, Y'all are truly making me miss my grandmother talking about the dessert. So, Joan, about KC3, no one can make sense because it doesn't make because it doesn't make sense. That's true. And we're just gonna oops, sorry about that. I hit the mic. We're just gonna roll with it. Roll with it. Rock with it. Rock. Okay. Hello to everybody that's here. Hopefully you remember to hit the thumbs up. Okay, so I've done my little squatty corner. Let me see. I can delete that. I did meant to delete that earlier. I have a few things in pre-trash time that will hopefully, well, one will make you laugh, and then the others are going to lead into where I'm going for trash time. And it'll be quick. And then we can just hang out and chat, or you can get off and go take your nap, go eat, do all the fun things. I know, there's basketball, March Madness. Yes. So, anyway. So, I blurred out all the names that, Her Royal Highness Sinky, excuse me, had she had highlighted, well, she added everybody, tagged them. So this took me completely out when I saw it, and I meant to share it yesterday, but I forgot to bring it over. So, Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky. See, Sussex Squad, it's this type of rubbish reporting that made great granny Lilibet fake her death and move in with us in Montecito. When I tell you, it is Resurrection Sunday. And I saw a meme with Kate, and I just refused to share it, but y'all have probably seen it. Her at the tomb and yeah, all that. Anyway, I'll try to be semi nice. So, while I was in tears laughing at that and just blurring out the names, I just wanted to share. Everybody clean your glasses and rub your eyes, rub the sleep out your eyes and all that stuff. So, I just want you to take a look at the next 3 screenshots that I share, but look at the background. It's important that you look at the background in these because I want you to notice the vibrancy. That's the first one, the vibrancy of the backgrounds. And you probably know where I'm going, but I'm immediately going to go into trash time after this last one. So, the vibrancy of the background. Notice the background. Okay. All right. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So, Karen, it's kind of funny that you mentioned what Getty had stated about that video because I had already pulled those because this background has always bothered me. There's no vibrancy, there's no life. Okay, I'm just going to let it sit there, marinate, and then I'm going to move on. So, yesterday, when I went back into the app formerly known as, because I did go in this morning, but I don't think he's still, yeah, they are not still trending. RE and Maureen. Maureen, Maureen. So he thoroughly had annoyed Squad, so that's why he started trending because he doesn't say anything worth trending. Okay. Um, Being that it is Easter Sunday, I just was kind of surprised when I saw the screenshot King Charles, quote, isn't sure, end quote. Prince William is fit to be king. Quote, there could be consequences, end quote. Hmm. Sir, let me just say this. It might get vibrant, Pete. That if he's not fit to be king, it's because you yourself aren't. I mean, he would emulate his dad, would he not? He would emulate the one that's before him, would he not? Unfortunately, even you didn't emulate QE2, your mom. But okay, I'm just going to say, if that is true, there is some serious issues going on between those two households or palaces or whatever the heck you want to call them, because yeah, they are. This is a type of briefing that I would expect and prefer to see coming out of like UK. Again, leave Harry and Meghan alone. This would be like little tidbits um, of information. So again, I want you to look at the background, even with Sway Sway. Notice the vibrancy, the life. Okay. And yes, y'all know it's coming because I have to share this picture. I probably will be sharing it for the next, I don't know, 5 million live streams because it is absolutely my favorite picture of him. Okay. Now, I remember, I guess it was Tuesday, maybe, Talk Tuesday. I shared when you're on the app formerly known as, ads are all over the place. So a lot of times you're scrolling, and I saw this and I'm like, who is this blue check account? And then it says internet apologizes. And I was like, what? Apologizes to Kate Middleton for joking about her hiatus, not knowing she has cancer. Had is the key word because do I need to remind you all of what her statement indicated? Oh, okay. Because I think y'all said yes. So, just to remind you of the words, quote, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. Okay. Now, this is an ad, and I had to chuckle because I said, oh, once again, you can look at the two different um, images that they use. hmm That's all I'm going to say. Vibrancy versus not being vibrant. Okay. Some of y'all will pick up what I mean. Now, these words are going to have come back to haunt her in a sense. Mm, mm. Kate found Walkabout with Harry and Meghan one of the hardest things she's ever had to do. Isn't it something how life will kick you right in your mouth? Because you should have never said this about this particular walkabout when you and your husband demanded that Harry and Meghan do that walkabout. Now, if you were telling on your husband, then you should have stated such. And he had no problem throwing you under the bus for that altered, doctored picture. But nevertheless, let's move on from that. So I just want to kind of go over some words that the maggot, since he's all up in arms over what he feels that Squad is saying. But let's look at some words because this was him who said these things. Obviously, it's so much easier for them to blame anything uncomfortable on racism rather than actually address the fact that much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. It should be remembered that the vast bulk of stories about Harry and Meghan's misadventures are coming from sources within the royal family. So, if they can brief and be disgusting, and you all, as the media, maggot included, go out and spread the gospel of that family, since you're saying they're the sources, then there should be no problem when the fan turns back around and then the ish hits y'all all in the face. Okay, I'm just saying. Um, I'm gonna leave. Just fair warning for those who have left messages that this next image, the lady in black, Close your eyes if she bothers you. The lady in black, yes, because it gives some of y'all chills. We're just gonna leave that alone. Um, she's to be celebrated. Okay. I'm just gonna say yes, even on this. I will just say, y'all know my frequency that I roll on with the middle finger. I'm just not gonna show it today. Just understand it's always there. I'm gonna jump into comments with y'all because I'm gonna cut up so badly. Um, oh, Patricio, how are you? A happy, glorious Easter to you and Squatty. Ooh, 21 months of membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the continued membership. Mhm. And being a sweetheart. Okay, let me come back over. Whew, hey, Simply, how are you? Y'all are being really sweet here. What's going on? I'm not seeing too many comments. So y'all really, are y'all awake over there? Hello? Thank you for the super sticker, Patricia. All right, let me play the little music for you. You know, when I go through this, I'm never in the right spot. I had to go back down a little bit. So here you go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Hopefully, you all sang along with me. Woo! Um, Hey, Life with Nicole, Marie, and Gary. How are you? Happy Easter! Happy Easter! Happy Easter! Okay. Um, Woo! Grace said, "Don't you just love it when the royal family and British meet their feet on their young?" We haven't seen nothing yet. It's about to happen though. Joan, here we go with the tabloids making up for clicks. I don't believe any of their headlines. But see, when they go around and saying the stuff they say about Harry and Meghan, we're like, that is just not true. First of all, they have no contact with the media. The Derangers like to always say that Harry and Meghan are briefing to the UK media. They have no contact with them. Hence why you will see when the media are always saying that they're reaching out to their spokesperson for a comment because they have no contact. They're not briefing against their folks over there because they just don't want anything to do with them. They're going on about life. If their folks over there would stop briefing against them, life would go on. But the maggot said those words that it's coming from within. When Baron does the phone calls are coming from within yours. Church Nelly, oh my God, it's Fulio. That's a oh God, I can't. Marsha, how in the hell could they not prepare Willie to be king his whole life? He should have been trained. Chucky, oh, I had to put the Chucky on there. Was too busy chasing Ho. He's unfit himself. That part. It just you tell on yourself. You're gonna say that your son's not fit, but you should have been working with him. I mean, I would hope your mom trained you. You had 70 some odd years, and it was kind of somewhat sweet and then a little bit like I did have to chuckle when the individual said last night that they feel kind of bad for him that all these he waited 70 some odd years and he may only have a couple of years. He's had just about 2 years on the throne, so it's all good. I'm not the one. I just don't have it for any of them over there. Let me make sure I'm not missing. Ooh, my gosh, anything up above. Let's see. Let's see. Church Nelly. First of all, Lottie, don't get her started. Church Nelly, maybe you're expecting. Don't get her started. And then she comes right in, yes, expecting menopause. I can't. This is what I get for scrolling up because I should have left it alone. Um, Church Nelly, I'll make sure to think of Sinky while eating baked chicken. Oh my gosh. It was the cutest thing I saw before the live stream. Sinky had posted that she wanted to. There was a polar bear and mummy. There's a mama bear, you know how the bears, if you ever watch polar bears, are very loving and kind to their offspring, but you know what will happen if you try to. So Sinky's like, I would really like to pet the cub, the baby bear, but I don't think it would end too well for me. I bust out laughing and just kind of moved on because yeah, that was a little bit priceless. So let me come on down. All right, I checked above that. So Black Queen is saying, what a what a gaslighting, moronic statement. It's a race. It is racist coming from inside the palace. Yeah, uh-huh, very much so. Um, Although they have said in a formal statement that recollections may vary. Oh, but the headlines do not. Hmm. We can read between the lines. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Happy Risen Day to you. All right, let me see. Lorna Marshall, yes, that's true. QE2 went through World War II. Things like food was rationed even for the royal family. I'm sure not that much. Didn't she use something like, because she got married during that time, didn't she? And so even for the cloth that for her gown that was made and all that stuff, I think I remember reading something about her and the rations and all that. Let me see. Lottie, the media needs to just give it up. They should realize by now that they can't hurt Harry and Meghan. Everything they have treated or tried to do has already backfired on them. Yeah, they can try all they want. Hello, Diane. Diana, how are you? Julianne, how are you? Happy Easter to all who are just joining. Happy Easter to you all. I've cut up as much as I think I will, unless somebody, yeah. Marsha, Lorna, exactly. For a family who are supposed to be the divine rulers of millions of people, they didn't train Chuck and Willie how to rule different races of people effectively for their survival. It's hard for races to train anybody to rule differently. Okay, just I'm just putting it out there. We saw QE2 as a child doing that certain hand gesture. Mm, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me go on. Patricia says, "Hello, fellow beautiful people. I'm driving, can't stay on." Okay. Well, thank you. I hope you will listen back at some point. Mhm. Oh, there you go. Patricia says people sent her their ration cards for her dress. Ooh, isn't that lovely? They gave up something that would have may have come in handy for them to give to someone who was of such wealth. I'm just going to leave it at that. Ooh. Lorna, don't let polar bears fool you. They are most deadly bears around. They will track you for miles and jump you at your weakest point. They can smell fresh blood for 50 miles. Ooh, don't be a woman on your cycle. My God. Um, yeah, they are just, I like watching some of the shows that A&E used to have with people in Alaska and even ones that are like right up at the equator. Yes. And it's just amazing what they would have to do to stay alive, even having the bear. I guess they call them bear cages, but outside their doors had to be caged in, so that way when they came out, they didn't have to immediately fear they were going to get swiped down, so to speak. So it's just interesting to see, but you know, it was cute and funny what Sinky said, and it is true. Wouldn't have been very kind and loving for any of us to kind of mess with that cub, but that's how we feel about Harry and Meghan. We are mama bears, and they are the cubs. Joan, what should we expect with a family who thinks they are a master race appointed by God? Child police. Woo! Let me see. Minsky, I'm in South France for Easter. Ooh la la la. My goodness. Ooh la la la. Mhm. Must be nice. Must be nice. Carlene, how are you? um, hey, church, now you're cooking and listening to VS. Ooh. Glorious Plata, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Hope you are well. Happy Easter to you. Oh, Sonia, how are you? Happy Easter. Let me see. A source. Let me start over. A source close to the palace says King Charles is expected to pull a disruption. London Bridge has fallen in time for the Invictus Games 2025 just to mess up Harry's plans. Will he or won't he? So he's going to purposely what abdicate or something? Because that's the only way. What does anyone know what his code name is? Because London Bridge, I believe, was QE2, but he had his own, I thought, given to him. And I'm just gonna Google, but you all can drop it in. I don't know why YouTube keeps dropping from the live piece of it, but let me come over and just look. King Charles code name. Oh, funeral code name. Let me see what it says. Is that really true? Operation, what is this? Monet? Name for a suspension bridge in Wales. Oh, so I know I butchered that out, but the Monet Bridge? Operation Monet Bridge? See, I done answered my own. I'm just going to post it so that, because I knew I butchered it, but let me see. This is KC3's code name. All right. So if you hear that, and then of course, if the media is dressed in black, we know that's happened. But anyway, um, mm, if he does it in time for Invictus Games, I will just say this. Um, Harry's done quick trips before, come in for the service and get the out. There should be no reason to be held for days upon weeks. There should be no walkabouts. Um, no need to even stand guard. Mm, I'm just going to say, moving on, especially for somebody that didn't anyway. Whew. Okay, Black Queen, the polar bear sounds like the Unroyal Mafia fam to me. Well, the only thing is that the polar bear is loving to their offspring. I can't say the same for the others that you've mentioned because just looking how they have briefed against their own children, and I'm starting at KC3 and working my way. You know, I'll, it will be interesting with when Sway Sway starts getting a little dose of his meds from hopefully all three of his offspring. Mm. Lorna, in Canada, we have polar bear jails. When they come into town, they are darted, sent to bear jail, and transported by net under a helicopter to the ice floats miles away. Wow. Which I will say that those bear jails have to be pretty strong because yeah, they'll tear a cage up if it became necessary. So yours, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Glorious Platter. Thumbs up. Mhm. For everybody. Thank you so much. Um, Let me see. Min said that's between Wales and Angsley. Ooh. Well, now we'll know if we hear. Mhm. I don't mean to laugh, but y'all are like on it. Y'all are like, nope, that's over here. It's kind of an insult, isn't it? Because okay, anyway, let me move on. Let me move on. Looked like all of them would have just used the same one, London Bridge. You know. Marvin says, "Hi, Sonia. Blessings to you, sweetheart. Happy Easter. Got your black dress ready for Chucky." You know what? Okay, let me move on. Olive, kids, how are you? Church Nelly. KC3's code name should be no Dirty T. That's what I'm gonna say. Dirty T. Y'all see the name, and I'm just gonna move on from that because Church Nelly, I count today with you. Mm. Tears says Sonia J. Whatever. Charles slash Rex has planned for Harry will fail. Shouldn't he be asking for forgiveness? Well, I mean, he's the head of the church. What does he want? Is he gonna ask himself for forgiveness? Okay, because one I would think would be fearful of as a frail man, and frail in that you get diseases like anyone else. would try to be like you are at or above God. We've known per the Bible what happens to those that try to state that or be that. Okay. Marshall, let me see. Lizzie knew how to use first radio, then television to give that personal touch for her subject. She nearly lost it all after the Diana debacle because they did not handle that well. But nevertheless, let me move on. Chuck really hasn't used TV for personal. Have you looked at him? It's good because no one wants to see his cracked face. Oh my God, Crow. Jeez, Willikers. Yeah, I was thinking along those lines. I just jumped the gun a little bit. Ooh, my goodness. Black Queen. Thank you for the super sticker. Black Queen says, Miss VS, how befitting. Suspension bridge. Suspending like a T string. Y'all can read what it says. I am not. See what I mean? Y'all cutting up. This is free. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. I'm gonna say go to the corner. That was so. Lord of mercy. Irene, happy Easter to you. Woo. Ah, little Mac. Maybe we should have one of these. Uh, is today really appropriate, y'all? In naming what the code name should be, but y'all are on it. Y'all have jumped right into it. I guess I started it by asking a question, but I went and found the answer. Y'all behave. Little Mac says it's case KC3 should be hold down. Gee, Willikers. Hmm. Minsky, please. Cambridge won the boat race yesterday. Huh? I didn't realize there was any race. So E. coli in River Thames and Oxford had illness for boat race. E. coli is from human waste, is it not? I'm just going to leave that as it is. What are y'all doing over there? And is that the water that's pumped into some palaces? Hmm. Okay, Grace. God dang it, I didn't read this ahead of time. And what should Camilla's code name be? Blood tank? I'm done. Hello, Vanzella. How are you? Happy Easter to you. Woo, y'all. Take it down a notch. Take it down a notch. Black Queen, the name Cambridge is tainted. Yeah, because I was just like, ugh. Okay, let me. Marshar, if it's true that Chuck has 2 years left, allegedly. Oh, you were listening to me. I thought I was talking into the ethers there. So he could have said anything to Harry in the 45-minute meeting. Harry knows what's up with his dad, if not from Chuck, but by someone in BP. Maybe. I would think that, I'm not sure why they feel that it would take someone spending hours. They were never the, hey, let's hang out and put our feet up and watch a game type of, or a match, since, I have to talk about the soccer type of folks. So why would you suddenly have where I fly in and I'm just going to hang out for hours and days? That just, in, out. He really went to sign that settlement. But, hey, Checky Chuck provided the security while he was there. So it can be done. Ooh, Lorna. And see, I'm the diddy dip sitting up here reading this, but, we got to laugh a little bit. Okay, Camilla should be old nag down. Jeez. Sandra. For Willie, it should be sway sway down. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And all of the, what are those things called anyway that you see at the used car lots. How appropriate. Um, they should all have their plugs pulled for in honor of him when that does occur one day off in, about 30 years or so. One never knows when, but Lottie, Charles is a frail man, but he's still so effing nasty to Harry and Meghan. He only cares about Kate, allegedly. He gives Kate more respect than he ever given to Princess Diana, allegedly. Mm. I'm sure that's coming out of one household saying that, but I don't think so. Sonia, can y'all stop? Hey, Nash, how are you? All right. Hopefully, you heard me yell out your name. Um, Sonia. Oh, Lord, have mercy on us all. Sonia says next will be Mumbles is down. Repeat, Mumbles is down. I'm mad with you. A lot of people see that coming. No, kids, no. Just no. We are not going to worry about his name. We're going to move on from that. Mm. Irene, family in the firm is busy, and so is Harry and Meghan. Love them both. Yes. Well, we don't know what the family in the firm is busy doing. We don't really give a hoot. Um, they just better leave Harry and Meghan alone. Gwen, the whole unroyal family stench. Yes. And I'm at the end of the comments. I've actually caught up to y'all. That's shocking for me, but yes. Latest news, be sure to check out Sussex.com. Um, go to the Archewell site also. We haven't had updates this past week, but Lord of mercy, if we did, all heck would have been breaking loose. So I'm just, aside from them announcing the NAACP award, and I see that the smarty ass over there knew better than to say anything about that announcement. Yeah, because that would not have worked out well for them. Hi, Navi. How are you? Happy Easter to you. Coffee, honey. Happy Easter to you. All right. Oop, there's Nash giving a whole lot of hellos to everybody. All right. So I'm going to look for a comment. I'm not fooling with y'all. I will. Let me look for my own comment with his code name. How about that? Oh, because I can't. Ooh, I didn't see this one. It should be Operation Bad Parent. Ding, ding, ding. Let me find my comment. Um, I said this was going to be a quick one. My goodness. I should never have. Okay, here we go. I'm going to leave this up in case anybody cares or, you know. I love you all. I want to thank you all for joining. See, Grace, I saw that. I'm not putting that on the big screen, but yeah, he would love that. I think I'm gonna watch Harry and Meghan on Netflix again. Or maybe I'll look at their engagement interview. Yours, because that had a lot. Sonia. All right. Have a wonderful Easter, everybody. We shall talk again on Tuesday. Um, Hopefully, it's quiet time and, something big comes along for our faves and some big announcements and all that stuff. So, um, Marshall, I see that. Woo! You letting it be known. Look, Texas Hold'em. How about that? I'll just let that throw out there. Yes. Um, Church Nelly, have a wonderful Easter, everybody. Hey, see back. Okay, you have a wonderful Easter. I love you all. Take care. Be safe. Bye.